Kaybobo won immunity, but at a very, very heavy price. Alright, let's just look at everything how it happened, right? First of all, House Neil, which is Ruboy, was the first person who picked up that call. And when he picked it up, the person on the other end did not say anything. So he didn't hear anything, but he gave the phone to Kaybobo. He said, you take the phone, they want to talk to you. He's like, they don't want to talk to me. So Kimbo picked up the phone and they said hello to him, but I think he didn't hear. Or probably he was just too scared. What I just felt like was just too scared. Maybe he felt too scared to get elimination. I don't know. So they said hello twice. The lady on the other line said hello twice. Kimbo didn't respond. And then she too now said hello, hello. He didn't hear, so he hung up, right? And then the phone, after a while, Kimbo said at this point, I don't even care if I get eliminated. I will still take that call. So the phone rang again. Then he picked it up. Then the lady on the line told him that he's going to get immunity, but every good thing has a price. And that the price is going to cost him 10 million naira from the prize money. So Kaybobo said, do I have to make a decision now? And the person said, yes, you have to make a decision. And when he said, you have to make a decision now, Mide heading. And when Mide heading, she was like, hey, decision, no. Because she heard it. So she knew he was about to do something very major that could change the game. Then the lady on the phone told Kaybobo to not tell them what you're saying. Nobody should be aware of this till the end of the show. So Kaybobo was warned not to let anybody know about what is going on. So they said from the prize money, 10 million naira will be deducted. That is the only price Kaybobo is going to pay. He has no other price to pay. And then, since he has nothing to lose now, because even if I was in the streets, I would be sitting there and said, yes, I accept. So he bought his way into the finale. I know that whoever wins this money in the end will be mad upset because they weren't taking for that money. So the money will never reach the amount that it's supposed to reach. You get what I'm saying? But the advantage of this process is that people who naturally would not win, like someone like Joanna now that has left the show, she was able to still spend something from the prize money when they were doing minimum week, right? So she was able to spend some money with Dede when they left the house. So she can confidently say, at least even if I didn't win, at least I ate something from the money, right? The owner of the money did not get to enjoy everything fully because I ate from it. Kaybobo will be able to say the same thing and say, even if I don't win, at least I got to spend some of the prize money. The main person that will feel the pain, the brunt of this issue is going to be the winner in the end. But at least, even with that, it's still a huge amount of money the person is going to win. So it's not a loss. I'm just looking like, where is somebody like Inisi when you need her to be around? Why is she not always around to pick up before? But although if she was downstairs, I doubt she would have picked up the phone though, because her head she'd just be thinking it's elimination. Then again, we have something else that happened. The HOH was told to save one person she picked from that tree. And then when she chose from the tree, they said save one person, but there was a twist. People that said everybody has to give a speech to her. And whoever gives her the best speech, she can save the person. And she also has an option not to save anybody if she's not impressed by their speeches. And honestly, out of everybody that spoke to her, I wasn't impressed by anybody's speech. Nobody tried to pitch themselves really well or really hard to her or say things that would be convincing enough that would make somebody like me, if I was the HOH, nobody said anything that would make me want to say, okay, yes, I'm going to save you. There are some moves you can make. There are some compelling words you can say that can move somebody to a place where the person will say, oh, this person really needs this. And then I will have to save the person. But at the same time, the HOH too has to be strategic. Because if you go and save somebody that is strong in the end, stronger than you, and the person wins the show, then you'll be regretting that, why did you save that person, right? So Sultana had to make a wise decision. But before we talk about Sultana's decision, let's quickly talk about Jason Jae and what he's been doing since Sultana won HOH. Jason Jae was just packing and patching himself to. As soon as she finished winning the HOH challenge again, Jason hugged her for such a long time. Hugged her. He was so happy. Not necessarily because Sultana is the one that won, but because he knows that Sultana is going to use that save on him. Even when he got to his room, he was crying. Like Jesse was crying as if he was the one that won the HOH. I was first of all confused that why is this? He was saying, thank you, Jesus. So I was confused until later I now realized that, oh, okay. He already assumed that he too is in the finale because he knows that Sultana was going to use that save on him. So after that, he started cozying up to Sultana, but they're having some very long chats. Although, yeah, they usually have no chats, but let me not lie. But this time around, he made sure he stayed closer. He stayed closer to her, the HOH, to make sure that, oh girl, hey, don't forget your paddy, I'm still your guy. Even though the Joanna thing happened, I'm still your guy. The way he was doing like he was in love, you'll be shocked that, is this the same Jason that will be saying, yeah, you know, I have somebody outside. You know, I don't want to put my too much mind into this. I'm trying to control blah, 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 blah. All those posing, almost posing fly from window. No posing for here. My guy, humble, complete humility. Eh? The fear of immunity is the beginning of wisdom. Seriously? The fear of immunity is the beginning of wisdom. Anyway, at the end of the day, after he gave a nice speech though to Sultana. I liked his speech, but I don't think it was convincing enough. Anyway, I think this was why Big Brother made the decision to have everyone give their final speech into the head of house so that she can decide that whoever gets this immunity really deserves it. But she, as a sharp woman, said, I want it to be fair, so I am not going to use this save on anybody. I'll let everybody get a fair chance to fight for their save. So everybody is up for eviction besides the head of house, which is Sultana, Mensan, and Kaybobo. Two of these three people, I least expected that they will get to the finals. But they're automatically in the finals. So Kaybobo and Mensan, well played. I'm so happy for them. Congratulations to them. I've always expected Sultana will be at the end though, so yeah. Anyway, that's the situation of what is going on in Big Brother house. I think this was fun. Steriki had it nice for them. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. This is Jesseria signing off for now. Bye-bye.